What's up, guys? It's Hatman. Sorry for not making a video in a while, about a week. It's just with a bunch of homework in school. Haven't really have any time for homework. But yeah, not really much has happened. Except for a little conversation that happened in one of my videos. If you remember, for the 14 people who watched my video on shadowless Pokemon cards, one of you 14 people watched it. His YouTube name is Aaron Castillo. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. Anyway, he put a comment on my channel saying, "Show me your Pokemon cards, please. Make a video." 3 days ago. So that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, so let's get to my binder. Alright, so let's get started with my collection. I already went over my special cards. Here are my holographic rare. This is Blastoise, and it has the name on the card right here. HF Unleashed. Anyway, I got this card at a tournament, like a mini Pokemon tournament. Pokemon card tournament? Yeah, this was a card. We could not use this in our decks. They gave us 9 booster packs, 9 or 10. We had to make our own. Shaman Skyform with random Eevee in the back is the same. I got that in the same tournament as I got Blastoise from. Now here's Feraligatr. Feraligatr I got in a special Pokemon pack, which came with a Pokemon toy. Basically, Entei. Some of you should know that. Little Entei stand-up thing. Clefable, I really don't know how I got it. The same with Rayquaza, Pidgeot, Metagross, and Latias. Anyway, Manaphy, whatever. I got that in the same tournament as I got Shaman, and also, Shaman and Blastoise. And just in case you didn't see a good look at the cards that I don't know their origin from, right here, Rayquaza. Oh, yeah. The Japanese, something cool. The Japanese release of this card, the design was different, but it was the same Pokemon. Same move, same retreat cost, same HP. But it was shiny, and as you know, a shiny Rayquaza is black. Anyway, here's Latias, which is a fire type. Not really. It's part of the Delta species. Excuse me. Here's Metagross. Actually, I remember where I got Metagross from. I actually got Metagross from a random booster pack. Lucky, huh? Pidgeot, I think I got it from a booster pack too. And Clefable, not entirely sure. Anyway, Samurott, I got in the deck when Pokemon Black and White was still, as people say, I guess, hot or new. I don't know. But anyway, I bought the Oshawott deck because Oshawott's my favorite starter, and I think Samurott looks awesome. And for those of you who don't know, these little spike things right here coming out of Samurott's leg armor are actually hidden swords. So yeah. Now Hitmonchan is pretty old because it's from base set. I got this from one of my stepdad's friends. He found a big bag of Pokemon cards, and since I'm into Pokemon, he gave them to me, and this was in there. Also that was in there was a Japanese Cubone, which I showed you in another video. So yeah, those were my my holographic rare cards. We got a lot more to go. Okay, starting off first is my normal Pokemon cards, or colorless as you may call them. Apom, Unpheasant, Eevee, Chansey, Lillipups, Snubbull, Dragony, Pidgey, Meowth, Eevee, another one, and Licky, which I always thought was a funny name. Next is Fire type. Flareon, which is an Elite Foil Pokemon belonging to Flint, right here. A Charmander, which is also from the same set, or same bag, as Hitmonchan was, and Cyndaquil, which is from another Pokemon box. On the back, we have Vulpix and Charmeleon. Here are the water types, which I actually have 3 pages of, somehow. Squirtle, Golduck, Poliwag, Swanna, Semipour, Remoraid, Tentacruel, Seal, Floodzel, Godine, Omanyte, Ducklet, Wartortle, Pampour, Omanyte, another one. Funny thing is, they look almost similar. I mean, Remoraid, Feebas, Seal, Piplup, Giovanni's Magikarp, which I have no idea why he would have one, because he uses ground types. Duwat, Starmie, Magikarp, Omastar, Piloswine, which is an ice type. Seadra, Celio, Magikarp. Why do I have 3 Magikarp when I don't even have a Gyarados? Prinplup, Kingler, Squirtle, Oshawott, Staryu, Swinub, Horsey, Tentacool, Horsey, Glaceon, Piplup, Wingull, Slowbro, Tentacool, Squirtle. Why do I have 2 of the same Squirtle? No. No doubles. Poliwag, Floatzel, and Slowpoke. You know, there's actually a funny story behind that one Wingull that I have. I had a legendary Pokemon card once. I don't remember what it was, but my friend convinced me to trade it because he had another legendary card, and he gave me Wingull. And before I could say, this is not a legendary Pokemon, give me back mine, he said, it's mine. Like, no takesies, backsies, something like that. So, yeah, I don't remember what that card was, but I just know that I'm stuck with a Wingull that I'll probably never use. Anyway, onto Electric. Voltorb, Chinchou, Holland's Voltorb, Minun, Mareep, Electabuzz, Flappy, Voltorb, and Magnemite. Sorry about that, my parents came in. Anyway, on to grass. Beautify, Nidoran, Bulbasaur, Snivy, Ditto. A Bulbasaur Ditto. There's totally a difference. Nidorina, Castoon. Oh, I dropped my phone. Coffin, Pecnia. Lacuna, Weezing, Bulbasaur, Tangela, Coffee, Wurmple, Chikorita, Leda, how you pronounce it, Pinecone, Venomoth, Surskit, Bellsprout, Ekans, which is snake spelled backwards, Butterfree, Nidoran Oddish Seedot, Spinarak, Grimer, Weedle, Caterpie, Linip, which is actually with Linip's evolved form, Cranian, I don't know. I hadn't caught it in a long time. I love using it in double battles and competitive battles. It's so much fun to use. Ivysaur, Bellsprout, Sunkern, Trico, Leafeon, Dinkata. I love using Cheninja and Shijax. Shroomish, Torterra, which when I was younger I pronounced tortilla. Too sorry, bro. Bulbasaur, Executor. I still can't pronounce that name. Pinecone, Kakuna, and Egacute. Anyway, something that I want to mention, Beautyfly. Right here. You can't see it, but right here on the bottom, right there, those words, it says it has an aggressive nature. It stabs prey with its long, narrow mouth to drain the prey's fluids. Beautyfly is evil. May better watch out. Anyway, not entirely done. We have ground types. Yay! Whiscash, Cubone, Rhyhorn, Geodude, Mankey, Trapinch. It's on my phone again. Cacnern, Pupitar, Breloom, Onyx, Bonsly, Sandslash, Hippopotas. Longest Pokemon name I ever seen. Wait. Got doubles again. What? Oh no. Riolu, favorite Friday type. Machop, Barboach, Donphan, Nosepass, Diglett, Bayleaf, Larvitar, Diglett, Onyx, Rhyhorn, Dugtrio, Makuhita. Lunatone, Sandshrew, Hippopotas, Kabuto, Riolu, Lunatone, Phanpy, Mankey, Meditite, and Onyx. And here's Psychic types. Yay, more Pokemon. Beldum, Slowpoke, Unknown, L, Mr. Mime, Monk, Nidorina, Xatu, Espeon, Vulpix, Delta species. It's a Psychic type when it's a Fire type. Spoink, Krogan, Unknown U, Mr. Mime, Krogan, Abra, Squirupy, Primer, Unknown, Drowsy, Misdreavus, and Ghastly. Now these two pages here, these two empty pages, they're for Dragon types, the recent ones that came out, so yeah. Here are Dark types. Sableye, Purloin, and Skunky. Now here are more Pokemon. Iron type, Steel type, Skarmory, which is a Frontier Brains Pokemon. It's what's his face from the Battle Frontier in Pokemon Platinum. Jeez. I honestly can't remember his name. If you know his name, put it in the comments. Aaron, Beldum, Matang, and another Aaron. And here are my energy cards. I have Fire, Water, Electric, Fighting Earth, I guess, I don't know. Psychic and Rescue. I have the older version of the card here on the back. Here are my trainer cards. Trainer cards! Potions, Gambler, Pokemon Communications, Life Herb, Switch, Full Heal, Master Ball, Mysterious Fossil, Recycle, Gust of Wind, Dual Ball, Power Plus, and Super Potion. Here are my items: Revive, Potion, and Energy Search. My supporters: Professor Juniper. That's it. All my train supporters. My supporters. Lucan's Assignment, Emmy's Chatter, Professor Oak's New Theory, Judge Volkner's Philosophy, and Interviewer's Question. Philosophy reminds, like the word philosophy reminds me of that one episode of Family Guy, where Peter was talking to Chris about his heritage, saying that one of his ancestors was a philosopher. So I went back, and the wife's like, "Why didn't you go and take out the trash?" And then the philosopher's like, "Why?" Our Family Guy's hilarious. Alright, so those are my Pokemon cards. I hope you guys enjoyed, and what did you think of my collection? If you saw one that you liked, put it in the comments, and maybe somehow we can work out some kind of way to trade together. So yeah, right? Thank you for watching this long episode to make up for all those other episodes that I missed, and I will make sure to not miss any more. So let's take a look at my new misprint, which I actually kind of forgot. Yellow Cheek Pikachu. What am I singing? Anyway, Yellow Cheek Pikachu. Pika.